How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another EA Sports Madden NFL 26 video here today on the channel. Washington Commanders, they made the NFC Conference Championship game last season, so that's why we're doing them now. Yeah, 5 seasons, as it's been for all the videos so far up to this point. For the normal team videos, 5 seasons. Injuries are on. Not meant to be realistic. If I say a name wrong, I apologize in advance, okay? It's a video game at the end of the day. Again, do not take these videos seriously, okay? It's not meant to be like a what they should do video. Okay? We're talking about Madden. Alright? So that's it. Like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some of my videos. Go to our socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from TJP, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, so here we go. Let's do the roster and see who we have. So, Jaden Daniels, quarterback position. Halfbacks, you got Austin Eckler, who's technically not healthy. Krosky Merritt, Corey Krosky Merritt, he's going to be the halfback. So McNichols, no fullbacks. Wide receivers, got Terry McLaurin. Debo on the team now, and Noah Brown. Zach Ertz at the tight end spot. Laramie Tunsil at the left tackle. Left guards, Brandon Coleman. Center's going to be Tyler. Sam Cosme at the right guard. Wiley at the right tackle. Dorrance Armstrong at the left edge. Right edge, Von Miller. Defense tackle, Payne. No Sam. Mike's going to be Bobby Wagner. Frankie Louvu at the will. Marshawn Lattimore with Mike and Trey at the corners. Quan Martin at the free safety. Strong safety, Will Harris. Gay kicking. Way punting. Ott long snapping. Alright, so let's take a look here at the improved team. We do have some injuries, obviously. So if I go to the improved team, I feel as though I definitely want another back because obviously we're injured there. Zach Ertz is the tight end. It's not terrible. We could use another middle linebacker. So let's see. We're going to go pick up Nicholas Morrow. Why not for the season? We'll add him to the squad. And then I'm also going to add Cam Akers. Although, no, Cam Akers is on Minnesota. But he's here now. I don't know. I mean, if EA hasn't updated the game yet, it's not really my problem. You know, we'll pick up Gus Edwards. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Listen, guys, I can't control EA. Okay, we just got to go with what we've got to go with. We got to get our team better. So, if they're out there in free agency, I'm signing them. Because we need players. So, we'll just pretend. Alright, on that note, I'm going to get to simulating. I think the Commanders should be decent this year, but we'll see what EA thinks. First things first, though, let me check those staff abilities. Make sure those are right. And we should have our own picks, I believe. And if we don't, we'll take a look and see if we actually do have our picks. So if I go to the Trade Center, we should have all of our picks. And we don't have a second. We have an extra 6. Don't have a 4th. We have a first. That's all that really matters. And then after that, normal the rest of the way. So we'll see what we end up deciding to do. Let's just see how this team does this year. I'll catch up with you guys at the midseason point. All right, we're 3-4 at the middle of the season. I mean, it's not really that great. You can see the ratings and the rankings. I mean, it could be better. We do have a lot of injuries. 9 guys, but 2 of them are starting to get healthy, so a lot of guys out. It's going to be a little bit tough for us to make the playoffs then, but we're going to still try. We do have a lot of guys up for negotiations. We're going to try to see if we can keep some of these guys around on the team. But before we do that, though, let's load in that draft class. I don't want to forget, so we'll select from the download center first and foremost and download the correct draft class that I use. And there we go. Great. So that's the first thing. Second thing, let's look at the stats. And Jaden Daniels, 1,558 yards, 8 TDs, 3 interceptions, so not too many TDs thrown for. 66% completion percentage, 97.1 passer rating isn't too bad. Rush-wise, Gus Edwards, 402 and 6. That's not terrible. Receiving yards, 493 and 2 from Terry McLaurin. 389 and 2 from Noah Brown. Debo Samuel with 235 and 1, 230 and 3 from Zach Ertz on the receiving. Zach's loud. A couple guys at 5, a couple guys at 3, 2 from Coleman, 1 from McLaughlin. Tackles, 47 from Bobby, 42 from Morrow. Will Harris, 39, 38 from Mike. Trey with 36, 34 from Martin. Vaughn with 33, 31 from Lattimore. Luvu with 29, 25 from Preston Smith, and it just continues to dip from there. He also has 6 sacks. Smith does. Von Miller with 5, 3.5 from Durant Armstrong. Wagner with 2.5, 1.5 from Payne. A few guys with 1.5 sack from Percy Butler. And we've had several guys with 1 interception. Then you have your kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return there. For those that are curious about seeing that. All right, what we're going to do right now is we're going to negotiate some contracts here to try to keep around some talent. As you can see, there are some guys here that, look like they're interested in wanting to stay. Offer Noah Brown a contract. Why not? You can always restructure, move them later on. So let's see if there's anybody else who we can keep, and I'll let you guys know when I have an update for you. I signed some guys. A few guys want to wait it out, which is totally fine. I'm trying to think if there's any trades I want to make. Do I want to try to get myself some upgradable pieces now? I think I'm going to wait, but I want to just take one more look at the picks we have. So we have a 1st, 3rd, 5th, 2, 6, and a 7th this year. Yeah, I think I'm just going to wait it out. Don't want to make any moves. So we're just going to get back to simulating, and then we'll try to make some moves in the offseason. Hopefully this team can have a better second half of the season and possibly get into the playoffs. All right, so we did end up going 11-6 on the season. We were taking on the San Francisco 49ers in the first wildcard round here. You see a lot of injuries. 5 guys. 4 guys are going to be healthy, though, off the list. They had a bunch of guys on the list, too. 10, but it looks like 2 of them are only going to be hurt and actually out. Nevertheless, let's take a look at the stats and awards. Jaden Daniels, 4,133 yards thrown for, 27 TDs, 7 interceptions, 65% completion percentage, and a 101.4 passer rating. Rush-wise, 628, 7 TDs from Gus Edwards, 271 from Jerry McNichols, Daniels, 194.4, JCM, 163, 5 TDs, Rodriguez Jr., 144, and I think that was 4. In terms of receiving, 1,184 yards, 8 TDs from Terry McLaurin, Noah Brown, 869 and 4, 669 and 5 from Zach Ertz, 505 and 5 from Debo Samuel, 380 and 3 from Luke McCaffrey. Sacks, 11 from Wiley, 10 from Coleman, a few guys at 6 and 1 from McLaughlin. Defensively, 129 tackles from Wagner, Harris on 105, 91 from Morrow, Trey with 88, 82 from Mike. Same still, so that's cool. 80 from Lattimore, Luvu with 72, same thing with Martin. Von Miller, 65. That's cool. 8.5 sacks from Vaughn as well. 8 from Smith. Armstrong, 7. 5 from Bobby. Ron Payne, 3.5. 3 from Jerzon Newton. Frankie Luvu, 2.5. Nicholas Morrow and Goldman, 1.5 piece. And then a few guys with a half sack. In terms of receptions, 4 from Lattimore. A few guys with 2 and several guys with 1. Then you have your kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return. Great. All right. So we're going to do the staff abilities, and then I'm going to get on to the Super Sim. So let's do it. All right. We are going off here, and I'm excited. I'm having some fun stuff here. We got some fun stuff. I'm having some fun times. San Francisco versus Washington. Can we win? Let's do it. First quarter, we're going to score. They're going to go up 7-3. Going to the second quarter, we're down 4, but we will score right here. Yes, go up 10-7. Second half, 10-7 us. And we will go up 6. Make it 9. Make it 12. Make it 15. And we're going to win this football game 22-7. So your Commanders get the job done. And we are on to the Divisional with all of the injuries that we have suffered. Jaden Daniels didn't play great. Brock Purdy didn't play much better, though. It was our defense that did its job. All right, so we have the Rams now. We'll see if we can beat the Rams. You see their ratings. They have the advantage in pass yards and opponent pass yards, but everything else we have the advantage in. You see their top players compared to ours and their ratings compared to ours. Should be a fun one. We are the home team at our stadium. Let's see if we can win it. All right, so here we go. We're hopping on into the Super Sim. Let's see if we can get the job done against the Rams. We're going to find out right now. So let's jump forward to the end of the game and see what happens. First blood will go to Rams. They're up 7-0. They're going to go up 10-0. And second quarter, they're going to... Yep, 17-0 in the second half. We cut it to 10. Got to get a stop here and score. Don't. We're going to score here. Cut it to 7. Okay. There is a chance. 15-yard reception. Minute 54 to go. Okay, Noah Brown with the reception. All right. We can hop in. Minute 3, a lot of time just ran off there. 6-yard line. Or not 6-yard line. 6 yards gain there. Clock is running. Got to get something happening here. We get a first down. We have all of our timeouts. We're going to use one of them there. Jaden Daniels, I need you to be like you were last year. Good. Can you do that for me? Okay, that's good. That's really good. Big rush right there. 42 yards, 42 seconds, and we're up to the 26-yard line. That's great. One timeout left for us. So we got some yards. We're going to get another reception there. And we're going to not call the timeout there. Now we call a timeout. Okay. We waited a little bit. 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line. This is doable. 36 seconds to go to tie this game up at the bare minimum. That is an incomplete pass. But he was open. 31 seconds to go. 3rd and 2. Jaden, tuck and run. There you go. And he stays in bounds. All right. So the clock is going to continue to run. But we are at 1st and goal. So that's good. We're going to stop the clock here. Yes. All right. Commanders, do something. You got 12 seconds. End zone, baby. Let's do it. Come on, Zach. Oh, I couldn't quite get there. All right, we got one play left. Call it. Call it. We just get it off in time. And we got it. Terry McLaurin with the catch. And we are going to tie the game up if we make this extra point. Fireworks go off. And we do tie it. Alright, so I'm going to the normal speed. I'm trying to go to the normal. That's not what I wanted. Hey. Okay. I don't want to watch this entire defensive possession. We'll hop it if need be, but... Alright. Oh, okay. There we go. Very difficult sometimes. Alright. No, that's not what I want. I didn't change the speed. Yeah. Alright, we'll watch this one. Get a stop there. Alright, 4-yard gain. Jeez, that might have been dangerous, whatever I just did there. Alright, we're going to go normal speed. Let's see what happens. 2nd and 6. They get a 13-yard reception. Puka! Alright, Hunter, -3 rush. 2nd and 13. Big sack right there. 3rd and 18. Get one more stop. Alright, perfect. They have to punt. So they do punt. We get a penalty. Great. 6-yard reception. 2nd and 14. Incomplete pass. Terrible. Now we have to punt. 5-yard penalty against the offense. Okay, 1st 15 for them. 2nd and 9. 3rd and 4. Get one more stop. Come on. Big. Let's go. Deron Payne. So they have to punt again. All right, 3-yard reception. 2nd and 7. 4-yard reception. 3rd and 3. Good. All right, we got the first down at least. 4-yard rush. 2nd and 6. 3rd and 3. My offense. My offense is choking. Yeah, that's not good. My offense. Oh, boy. 2-yard rush, 2nd and 8. 3rd and 7. Can we get a stop here? Oh, no, it's over. I was going to say, we got to stop there, but nope, they had a big gain, and they win the game by 3. Dude, what are we doing? What are we doing on offense? My defense played very well, especially in the overtime. My offense, not so much. So, we're going to have to worry about that now. That's great. All right, so the Bills ended up winning the Super Bowl 35-17 against the Lions. Josh Allen, Super Bowl MVP. Justin Herbert, NFL MVP. John Harbaugh, Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year, Jamar Chase. Defensive Player of the Year was Max Crosby. Ashton Genty, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Raiders, Defensive Rookie of the Year was Nick Skeleton from the Panthers. All right, nice. On to the offseason we go. All right. Let's try to see if we can improve this team. So, Debo. Try to see if we can re-sign him. Give him a little 3-year action. Okay, he wants to test. That's fine. Not the end of the world if he wants to go. Anybody else here that I kind of want to keep? Like, nobody too important, I guess. We can keep Tress if he wants to stay. Give him a little 100K bonus, too. Why not? You know what I'm saying? A little bonus. Everybody else here can kind of go. I'm not even really, like, stressed out about these guys. So, yeah, that includes Debo. So, you know what? Well, we can keep Reeves on the team if he wants to stay. But everybody else is up for grabs. I might even restructure. I'm going to head on to free agency. We're going to have a lot of money to play around with. I think this is good for the flexibility. But there is a catch here. I'm sure I'm going to see somebody that I don't want to see. No, it's just Debo, I guess. But, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's, again, not a crazy free agency class. But you know what? I'm going to add a bunch of guys here. So let's see if we can make this team better, shall we? With the Falcons, I'm getting Kyle Pitts Sr., as well as a 2nd, 4th, 6th, 7th this year, and a 5th round pick in 2027. I'm trading our 1st this year, a 2nd in 2028, and a 3rd in 2027. Get ourselves some more depth. But yeah, I feel like our free agency was good. We added a lot of pieces to the team, rounding out the roster. So if we view the free agency recap, we got a lot of guys. We got Dobbins, Brisker, Patrick Card, Drew Tranquill, Javon Hargrave, Leonard Floyd, Nicholas Morrow, Adam Troutman. We got Detain, Pete, and then Nick Gates. So just a lot of guys, like depth signings. Some of those guys are bridge players, maybe here for one season. But, it should help us out a little bit. And then obviously we have the draft this year, which, again, we don't have a first-round pick for, so I'll just show you guys the recap. But, we'll try to add some more guys there. Some of our young guys are going to continue to develop. I'm excited for what's to come in Season 2. I mean, we made the playoffs this year, got to the Divisional. Very close to winning it. Just couldn't quite get the job done. So, yeah, let's head on to the draft, and I'll see you guys at the recap. Do the draft recap, shall we? So you can see who we grabbed. Listen, Eugene Wilson III. Pretty solid. I don't recognize any of these guys, but actually, I think I recognize Eugene Wilson III. But yeah, he's really good. Really good pickup in the 2nd round. Yeah, very nice. All right, on to the 2nd season. Hey, so looking at this team for season number 2, I think there are some nice pieces. Jaden Daniels is our only quarterback right now, though. We have Dobbins, JCM, and Al at the halfback spots. Patrick at the fullback, wide receivers Terry McLaurin, Eugene Wilson III, and Noah Brown. Kyle Pitts seems to be a new tight end. We did side Troutman, but he'll be the backup. Larry Tunsil at the left tackle spot, left guard Brandon Coleman. Center's going to be Tyler. Sam Cosby at the right guard. Connor Lee Jr. right tackle, left edge Armstrong. Floyd at the right edge. Deron Payne at defensive tackle. No Sams. Mike got Morrow once he is back. Will's going to be Drew Tranquill. Marshawn Lattimore, Trey, and Mike at the corners. Free safety is Quan Martin. Brisker at the strong safety. Gay kicking. Way punting. Ott long snapping. In terms of free agents and improving the team, well, we can take a look at the trade center. We do have a little bit of cap room. I'm curious to see if there's any free agents out there. I'm trying to think what we would want or need. I wouldn't mind getting another linebacker if possible to improve the defense a little bit more, have some depth. I could go with Alex Singleton for the season. I'm going Troy Anderson now. I'll grab him. Just another linebacker. We don't have a Sam. Wish there was a Sam out there, but there really isn't. Nevertheless, let's see how this team does in Season 2. Hopefully we can make the playoffs again. I think we should be better. We are certainly healthier. A little bit healthier. You know, 3 guys out right now, but it's only preseason. All right, we're 4-2, so that's not too bad. The defense is looking good this year. Offensively, not so much. But we have a, you know, if the season were to end today, we'd have a playoff spot. We have some guys to negotiate, but before we do that, though, let's take a look at the stats so far. I mean, Jaden Daniels. I said Jalen. I'm going to say Jaden. Jaden Daniels. It should be Jalen. We should replace the D with the L. What are we doing? 1,039 yards, only 5 TDs and 5 interceptions, 81.3 pass rating, 63% completion percentage. Not looking very good right now. That's a little concerning for me. 304 and 5 from J.K. Dobbins on the rush. Okay. Receiving-wise, Terry McLaurin, 373, 2 TDs, 345 and 2 from Eugene Wilson III. Kyle Pitts Sr., 228. 261 so far from Noah Brown. Sacks allowed. A couple guys with 3. 2 from Cosme, and a couple guys with 1. 43 tackles from Brisker. Mike with 40, 35, 31 there from Amos. Martin, 30, 28 from Armstrong. Luvu, 25, 22 from McGee. And a couple guys with 20. Sacks, 4.5 from Armstrong. A couple guys with 2. A couple guys with 1. A half sack there from Martin. Interceptions, a few guys with 1. You have your kicking, your punting, your kick return, and your punt return there. For those that care. Okay, listen. That isn't terrible. We can look at the negotiations. We have a lot of money to play with. And mind you, well, okay, good. Daniels has an option. The only thing I have to say is... I'll sign Lattimore, why not? We haven't even had to restructure yet, so... Imagine how much money we'll have when we restructure. Okay, that guy is not ready to say yes, Martin, so that's fine. That's my hope, is that we'll have the money to say yes to all these guys, and then we can restructure in the offseason and try to add some more talent. I mean, that would be the goal. So, yeah, we'll wait on some of these guys to accept. But I don't mind it. I mean, a lot of these guys look like they want to test right now, which I don't blame them. Okay, Tyler stays, though. Trying to see if there's anyone else here I want to re-sign. Frankie Luvu, yep. You could offer him a little contract there. That's fine with me. He's tempted. Wait till the offseason, I guess. Yeah, some of you guys want to wait till the offseason. I think I'll just wait. Till the offseason for the rest of the guys. I am curious to see if there's any trades you can make or signings. Yeah, actually, let's make a trade instead. So let's see what's out there, where we can improve. We have a roster spot available. So let's see where our biggest hole is and where it can be filled. It looks like on the defensive side of things, they want us to improve on, but I feel like our defense is okay. So, I don't know. We'll see. All right, the Bears are going to give us Edmonds and Sewell, as well as a 6th-round pick. We're giving up Gomes, a 2nd this year, a 3rd next year, and a 4th and 5th in 2029 to improve those positions. And on that note, yeah, I think this should be good enough to make the playoffs, but let's see what EA thinks. Hopefully we can get on in and make a nice little run. All right, so we made the playoffs. We're taking on the Giants in the wild card. So what were we at? 12-5. Pretty good season. You can see their ratings and rankings compared to us. We only have 2 injuries. They have 1. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. Let's take a look here at the stats on the season for the Commanders. I mean, Jaden Daniels looks like he had a better season this year. 4,104 yards, 31 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 69% completion percentage, 106.5 passer rating. Rush-wise, J.K. Dobbins, 1,056, 16 yards, 244 and 5 from Al. Okay. Receiving yards, 1,105, 10 TDs from Eugene Wilson III. Terry McLaurin, 1,096 and 13, 677 and 2 from Kyle Pitts. Noah Brown, 673 and 4. All right. Sacks allowed, 9 from Tyler, 6 from Coleman. Laramie with 5, 4 from Sam. Josh Connerly Jr., 2, and Herrera with 1. Then on defense, 173 tackles from Tremaine Edmonds, 114 from Brisker. Mike with 93, 92 from Trey, 86 from Quan. Nicholas Morrow, 83, 70 from Armstrong, 65 from Frankie. Payne, 57, 52 from Newton, 50 from Lattimore, 46 from Noah, 42 from Leonard Floyd, and it just keeps going from there. Get your sacks. Dorrance with 9.5, 7 from Floyd, 5.5 from Newton, 3 from Payne, 2 from Luvu, Martin 1.5, 1 from Edmonds, and then a few guys with a half sack. Then you get your interception right there, a couple guys with 2 and several with 1. Pretty good. All right. Kicking, punting, looking solid, and you have your kick and punt return as well. All right. So we're going to do the abilities, and I'm going to get on to the Super Sim. Let's see if we can beat the Giants. Hopefully we can, so we can get on to the Divisional. All right, we're going over here to where we play. Wait, we play Maryland. I think it said it was. Not in Washington, D.C. So yeah, just, that's what I read. Cool. Kind of knew that it wasn't in DC, but still, it's interesting to see it in writing on the game. We're down 14-0. Great start for us, as I'm being sarcastic, of course. Hopefully you know that. We're going to get blown out, courtesy of the sim engine. Can't seem to score. Wow, this is not good. And too little, too late. 20-14. Definitely an embarrassment right there. Oof. Can't go down 28-0 and expect to win. That's never going to happen. I got some questions about Jaden Daniels and the boys. What are we doing? He actually played well. It was our defense, I guess. But we still didn't score enough. Jackson Dart killed us. Yeah, disappointing season right there. You can't go down 28-0 at home in a playoff game. That's just not going to happen. You're not going to be able to win. All right, well, now we have 3 more seasons. Yeah, very disappointing for sure. And the Eagles end up beating the Bengals 46-43. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. Chris Liesman, Coach of the Year. Joe Burrow, Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player, it's Max Crosby. We did draft the Rookie of the Year, Eugene Wilson III, so that's awesome. And then Danny Does Sutton, Buccaneers Defensive Rookie of the Year. All right, we got some guys to negotiate. Daniels has an option. Might as well accept it. Juan Martin, will he sign this contract? I think he will not. Courtesy of EA. Surprised. All right, so I guess we'll just let him test. It's whatever. Payne probably won't accept that. All right. These guys are going to test. It's whatever at this point. I'll let them test. Not going to be too mad about it. We'll see if Noah accepts that. All right, he does. That's good. Frankie Luvu. And this is before restructuring, so Frankie Luvu is probably going to test. Oh, he didn't. I'm surprised he accepted that. And anybody else here? Armstrong. Throw him a little 2-year action. He stays. And anybody else here? I mean, yeah, Nick as well. Throw him a little 3 million. He wants to test. That's fine. So we're going to have some guys test. We have a little bit of money. We don't have to restructure just yet, but I will. Probably. Especially if free agency is good. Hopefully the class is good this year. We'll see if it is right now. But I definitely want to grab some more talent. Yeah, there's some good players out here, so just a few. So let's see if we can add some talent to this team and try to make sure that we can get ourselves back into the playoffs in season number 3. I made a lot of signings. I did a lot of signings here. So I grabbed Elgin Jenkins, Jerry Alexander. We also grabbed Javon Dexter Sr., defense tackle. We got Darius Washington, Tavion Wicks, Dane Belton, Nate Landman, AJ Vanessa, and DeJuan Jones. Not too bad. So we added a lot of pieces. I think we have a first-round pick, or am I incorrect in that assumption? I got to double check. We do. We have a first-round pick. So I might draft another quarterback. So I'll see you at the draft. All right, let's just see what's out there at pick 23. I might draft a quarterback just to back up Daniels. I don't think I have one right now. I mean, this guy, Callum Schmeising, could work. We could also draft this guy, Chandler Baker. Both of those guys would work. So this guy is a top 5 projected pick, but round 2 talent. I might go Chandler Baker. I don't know. I feel like he might. Well, he's only 6 feet. This guy's 6'4". This guy's more stocky, even built. Which one do I want to go with? I mean, it doesn't matter. Probably going to be a backup anyway. So let's go. I'm going to go with Chandler Baker, I think. ABBA. They're about the same. So we're just going to pick him for now. And yeah, I guess that works for me. Just again, get a backup quarterback. I'm going to do the rest of the picks, and I'll see you guys at the draft recap. All right, let's look at the draft recap. Let's do the contract details. You can see there who we grabbed. I mean, nothing too crazy, but yeah, we only had 7 picks, so it's fine with me. I'm heading on to next season, and again, we should be able to make the playoffs. All right, season 3. Let's see what's in store. Hopefully, a good season. Jaden Daniels, still rocking with him. Might as well, right? I mean, he's still really good, but I need us to have a really good playoff run this year. J.K. Dobbins with Al and Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt are the top 3 backs. Fullback, Patrick Card. Terry McLaurin, Eugene Wilson III, Dontavian Wicks at the wide receiver positions. Tight ends, Kyle Pitts Sr. Laramie at the left tackle. Left guard is Brandon Coleman. Center's going to be Elgton Jenkins. Right guard is Sam Cosme. Josh Connerly Jr. at the right tackle position. Left edge is Dorrance Armstrong. Leonard Floyd, right edge. Defensive tackle is Javon Dexter Sr. Sam's going to be Noah Sewell. Mike's going to be Tremaine Edmonds. Will's going to be Drew Tranquil. Corners, you got Alexander, Trey, and Lattimore at the top 3. Free safety, Adarius Washington. Strong safety will be Jaquan Brisker still. Kicking is Gay, punting is Way, and no long snapper. Okay. You know, I don't mind the team. I feel like so far we're looking pretty solid, but the question is, will we be able to compete for a playoff spot? I think we should be able to. I do want to take a look at the trade center to see how much cap we have. We have a little bit of money to work with here. I might try to acquire another piece. So, I mean, we could look around and see what's out there in the market and for what. Looking here. I wouldn't mind a right edge. Yeah, let's see if I can get ourselves like a good right edge. See if there's anybody out there that I can grab. All right, a done deal here with the 49ers. We're getting Williams and Martin, as well as a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th this year. I traded away 2 first-round picks, a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 2030. So we made a big move right there. Improved the defense even more going into this season. Let's see how the team does the rest of the way. I'll see you at the midseason point. I'm hoping that we can get back to the playoffs. So let's see what happens. All right, we are kind of down in the dumps this season. The moves have not quite worked out. Granted, we've had some guys be in and out the entire season, so not off to a good start. 2-5. I mean, we could try to turn it around, but it's not looking too great this season. We got a lot of guys up for negotiations as well. Well, just 7, but yeah, we'll have to restructure. Connerly Jr.'s got an option, but yeah, we're way over the cap. So not looking great this season. Let's see what's going on here. Jaden Daniels, I mean, he's been decent, I guess. 1,559 yards, 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 66% completion percentage, 97.9 passer rating. Rush-wise, J.K. Dobbins, 254, 3 TDs. Yeah, he's missed some time. Al, 22 and 4 on the rush. Receiving yards, 397 and 4 from Terry McLaurin. Dontavian Wicks with 322 and 2. Kyle Pitts Sr., 308 and 2. 237 from Eugene Wilson III. Blocking, get your sacks loud. 4 from Coleman. A few guys at 3. 2 from Connerly Jr. and 1 from Herrera. 51 tackles from Edmonds. A couple guys at 46. 40 from Tranquil. 39 from Alexander. Trey, 37. 35 from Lattimore. Armstrong, 30. 24 from Dexter Sr. Newton with 23, and it dips from there. In terms of sacks, 2.5 from Armstrong. A few guys at 2. A couple with 1.5 sack from Washington. In terms of interceptions, Drew Tranquil, 2. And several guys with 1. And you have your kicking, punting, kick and punt return as well. Great to see. Wonderful stuff. But, yeah, team's off to a bad start. I mean, maybe we could turn it around in the second half of the season. But we're going to have to start winning some football games. So, hopefully we could do that. And, yeah, like I said, I can't make any trades. Well, I could make trades. But I can't make any signings right now, negotiations, because we do have 15 million cap. Yeah, I mean, we could look around and see what's out there, but I think, yeah, no, I think, do I want to make a move? Armstrong at the left edge. What's our Mike's looking like? No, I feel like we're fine in terms of players. We just gotta play better. So, all right. Hopefully we can play better in the second half of the season. So, see you guys once we get to the playoffs, and hopefully the Commanders are there. All right, we ended up going 10-7. We're able to get into a playoff spot. We have the Falcons in the wild card. You can see there our ratings and rankings: 8th in offensive points per game, 9th in pass yards, 4th in opponent pass yards. Those are our those 3 categories in top 10. So hopefully we can beat the Falcons. Granted, we have 6 injuries, so that's not really going to help me. Injuries have been killing us this video, it looks like. So let's take a look here at the stats. 4,051 yards from Jaden Daniels, 32 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 67% completion percentage, 107.8 passer rating. Rush-wise, J.K. Dobbins, 832 and 10, 554 and 8 from Al. Jaden Daniels, 186 and 1 on the rush. Receiving yards, 1,087 and 12 from Eugene Wilson III, 989 and 7 from Terry McLaurin. Kyle Pitts, 790 and 3, 671 and 4 from Dontavion Wicks. Okay. Sacks allowed, 10 from Laramie, Coleman 6, a couple guys at 4, 2 from Connor Lee Jr., and then 1 there from Josh Herrera. Defensively, 117 tackles from Tremaine Edmonds, 113 from Drew Tranquil, Darius Washington 99, 96 from Traquan Brisker, Jared Alexander 91, 84 from Lattimore and Amos, and it just continues it from there. AJ, 6 sacks, 5 from Williams. Armstrong, 4.5, 4 sacks there from Javon Dexter Sr. 2.5 from Jerzon Newton. Drew Tranquil, 2. 1.5 from Divine. A couple guys with 1, and a few guys with a half sack on defense. Interceptions, Drew's got 3. Jermaine with 2, and several guys with 1. And then Gay kicking, Way punting. Kick return, punt return. So hopefully these injuries aren't going to be too crazy to us and affect us in this wild card, but it just might, especially since we're on the road. It's going to be a tough matchup. We still have the talent advantage on paper. Let's see if we could somehow beat the Falcons here. Hopefully we can and advance on to Divisional. But it's all up to EA to help us out there with that. All right, we're going to Atlanta. So let's see if we can beat them. We're going to Super Sim, fast forward to the end of the game. Hopefully we can beat them. First blood will go to them. They're up 7-0. Can we tie it? Nope, we cut it to 4, but they're going to go up 11. Courtesy of EA. Courtesy of EA, we're down 18. Courtesy of EA. Got to score here. We do. Can we score here? We don't. Score there, though. 3-point game. Can we... Okay, we have a lead. We're going to go normal speed. Second 5. They're probably going to score here. First attack. Oh, get an interception. Let's go. That's huge. That is huge. Okay, 5-yard rush from Wicks. Good. Second 5. 6-yard rush. Oh, this is great. 4-yard rush. 6-yard rush. All right, we're going to hop in. 3rd-and-1 at the 8-yard line. Oh, big interception there. We needed that. 1-point game. We're in scoring range. Atlanta 3rd-and-1. We have no timeouts. We get another first down, and it's going to seal the deal. First and goal at the 2-yard line. All we got to do is take a knee. So big comeback there. Courtesy of EA. Got to give them credit. Sometimes I hate them. Sometimes I love them. And today, right now I love them. But I'll hate them in a minute. Possibly. Minute, 2 minutes. So, take the knee. And that's all we needed to do to win this game. 25-24. Close one. But we squeezed through. Again, shout out to the defense for the huge interception. And on to the next game we go. Now, this time we get to face the Rams. You can see how they did. They were pretty good. They have a few injuries. We only have 2 guys here now. They have 3. So that's what I said, few. I mean, we'll see what ends up happening against them. Hopefully we can get the job done and win. But then we find us a Super Sim, so that's where we're going to go. Hopefully we can get ourselves back in the NFC Championship game. All right, here we go. It's a fun matchup. Let's see what we can do against the Rams. We're going to super sim fast forward to the end of the game. Hope for the best. First blood will go to us. Yeah, 7-0. They're going to tie it. And we're going to take the lead. No, we're not. Now we are. 10-7. So they're going to score here. No. They're going to score there, though. We're down 4. And we're going to lose. Looks like. Yep, we're going to lose this one for sure. 21-10. Not good whatsoever. So we're losing the divisional courtesy of Electronic Arts Sports Sim Engine. Great. 21-10. Couldn't score there. Forgot how to play football. And our offense just really stagnated. Lost to Garrett Nussmeier and the Rams. All right, well, the offseason is going to be interesting. We have a couple more seasons, and the money situation is going to be very interesting. I don't know if we're going to have any money. We'll see. Okay, so the Bills ended up being the Rams. Josh Allen, Super Bowl MVP. Caleb Williams, NFL MVP. Braden Williamson was the Coach of the Year. Rome Odunze was the Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player was TJ Watt. Brandon Washington, Offensive Player of the Year. Colts Defensive Player of the Year was Reed Thurston of the Texans. All right, so we have a lot of money. And by a lot of money, I mean we're over the cap. So we'll accept these guys on options. We'll try to see if we can re-sign some of these dudes. I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world if we can't. But let's take a look at the team salaries. You can see next season's going to be crazy because we're going to have to re-sign Jaden Daniels, I think. So it's not going to make my life easy. It's probably going to take up most of my cap. But, yeah, let's see if we can restructure here and somehow free up some money so that we could either re-sign some guys or add some more talent through free agency. I don't think we're going to be able to re-sign anybody. Like, I don't think we're going to re-sign everybody. Might be able to franchise tag somebody, but we'll see once I'm done restructuring. All right, I'm still over the cap, so we're going to, you know what? I'm going to end up losing a few guys. That's fine. I'm going to try to see if we can consolidate some picks then to round out the rest of the roster for this year. So we're not going to be able to sign free agents. Some good one. Oh, EA. EA. I knew there was some fishy business going on here. So I'm losing Terry McLaurin because I can't re-sign him. Why he's out in free agency, even though he had another year on his contract, is annoying, but okay. Okay, and also Sam cost me. Okay. That's great. That's great. Thank you, EA. Appreciate that. All right. Well, so that hurts a little bit more. But what I'll do then, I guess, is try to see if we can get ourselves some more picks. We do have a first, second, third round pick at 2030, so I'll probably just consolidate those into more picks for this year to draft some more guys this year, and maybe they'll be able to develop in the next couple seasons. Third, 2 fourths, 2 fifths, and a 6 from the Rams for a future first. All right, a done deal here with the Bears to get a third, fifth, 6, 2 sevenths this year, as well as a fifth round pick next year for a second and third in 2030. So that's going to be it there for me. I'm just going to go to the draft, show you guys the recap. We'll try to see if we can add some more talent through the draft. Hopefully we can, and then still be able to be good for the fourth season coming up. All right, let's look at the draft recap. Let's show you guys who we took. So, we got some okay players. We got another receiver here late, Chip Pittman. Some defensive tackles, lots of linebackers, some safeties, some edges, a couple corners, a few corners actually, another halfback. So a lot of moves being made, mostly depth pieces. Probably won't really be seeing much PT this year, maybe next year perhaps, but some of them might crack the lineup. But really what it's all about is the guys that we currently have that are supposed to produce. They just need to be able to produce. So let's go on to season number 4 and see if the Commanders can have a good season coming up. All right, so here we go in season number 4. Let's take a look at this roster and see what we have at our disposal. So Jaden Daniels, of course, is going to be the quarterback still. J.K. Dobbins, Al, and Bullet are going to be the top 3 halfbacks. So also Krosky Merritt not here. Okay, so he's gone. Fullback, Patrick Card, Eugene Wilson III, Wicks, and Lane, top 3 receivers. Free tight end's going to be Cal Pitts Sr., Laramie Tunsil at the left tackle, LT, as some people might say. Josh Herrera at the left guard spot. Center's going to be Elgin Jenkins. Right guard, Roman. Right tackle will be Connor Lee Jr. AJ at the left edge. Right edge, Michael Williams. Javon Dexter Sr. at the defensive tackle spot. Sam's going to be Noah Sewell. Mike's going to be Tremaine Edmonds. Will's going to be Nick Martin. Corners, Trey, Jair, and Marshawn Lattimore. Free safety, Washington. Strong safety is going to be Brisker. Kicking is Rivera. Punting is nobody. And long snapper is nobody. So we need a kicker and a punter. Really, we do need a kicker. I'd love to get Aubrey, but I can't afford him. Nope, over the cap. So, I mean, that's going to be the team. Hopefully this team can compete. We'll see how good we could be in the regular season. I assume we could make the playoffs again, but it's not going to be easy. We're slightly worse this year, but you never know. Maybe, guys get hurt and on other teams and we're able to win. So, we can't make any trades. Well, I mean, I'm kind of close. I'd have to move some players if I were to make a move. I could move Noah Brown. He's making a lot of money. So that's like one guy we can move. If I was going to do a trade, it would involve him. But it still wouldn't be enough. Maybe Drew as well, because he's getting on the older side. So if I threw those 2 guys in, maybe I can get myself a different player. Yeah, well, we could see what's out there, I guess, for these 2 guys. I don't think I'm going to get much, but let's see if there is anything I could get. All right, I couldn't find a trade where I tried to see if I could move those guys. I'm just going to keep the team as is. I looked, didn't really see anything, couldn't get anything done just due to the cap restrictions that we have. So, you know what? I'm just going to, like I said, simulate it, see how we do at the midseason point. Hopefully we're decent. Maybe we'll have a little bit more money at that point, and we can make a move then if necessary. All right, we're sitting at 4-3 right now at the midseason point. You can see, for the most part, we're doing solid on the ratings there. 4-3, it's not too bad. We had some guys hurt, but nothing too crazy. Again, we're sitting at 4-3. So that we would be a playoff team if the season were to end today. We do have some guys to negotiate. We have some cap room as well. The biggest stuff, of course, is trying to re-sign Gene Daniels. I guess we might as well keep him around. I feel like this is kind of a lot, but we'll throw him a contract. Each will sign that. And we could always restructure. That was the biggest one. Everybody else here, I guess, kind of wait on for the most part. If Laramie wants to stay too, we could throw him a contract. Ooh, I was going to say we could throw him a contract. Yeah, he'll probably keep that around. Yeah. Okay, so we'll restructure those guys. Hopefully in the offseason, we'll have money. But let's take a look at the stats right now and see what the story is. Jaden Daniels doing solid. It's not like he's not doing bad. You know what I'm saying? 1,781 yards, 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, a 68% completion percentage, 107.1 passer rating. Those are all pretty solid numbers. Rush-wise, J.K. Dobbins, 277, 1 TD, 182 and 2 from Al. Gerard Oliver, 108 and 3. Receiving yards, 645 and 8 from Eugene Wilson III. Jalen Lane, 327 and 1, 278 and 1 from Dontavian Wicks. Kyle Pitts, 252 and 3. All solid numbers. And sacks allowed, I've got a couple guys with 3, 2 from Jenkins and a couple guys with 1. Not too bad there. 54 tackles from Edmonds. On defense, Nick Martin, 42, 39 from Washington. Jair Alexander with 37, 36 from Marshawn Lattimore. Juan Brisker with 34, 33 from Trey. Dexter Sr., 31, 28 from Empanesa. Sewell with 27, and Devine with 22. Kind of just dips from there. Sacks, a few guys with 3, 1.5 from Dexter Sr. Angelo with 1, and a few guys with a half sack. In terms of interceptions, 3 from Trey, and a couple guys with 1. Then you have your kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return as well, for those that are curious. And let's just take a look here at the GM's office. We do have a little bit of money to play around with. So, if there is any way we could get ourselves a another player, I mean, I think it's worth the risk to try to see if there's anybody out there that we could grab. I mean, I'd have to throw in some players as well. I don't think we'd be able to get anybody with this cap space that we currently have now. So let's look around and see if there is a move that we can make. A 4th and a 7th round pick from the Patriots for Noah Brown. So just going to move him, free up some money. And then, yeah, I'm going to go to free agency and see if there's anybody here we could just sign for the rest of the season if we have a little bit of money to play around with. Looks like mostly just backs are out there. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting another back. I could go with I could go Brian Roberts Jr., bring him onto the team. Yeah, we'll sign him. Why not? And that's going to be it for me. I'm going to see with the rest of the season. Let's see if we can get back to the playoffs. All right, and wow, we get the Giants again in the wild card. Fun matchup here. You can see the ratings and the rankings compared to each other. Yeah, we went 11-6. Same exact standings there. They have some injuries. Oh, we have injuries too. Jaden Daniels is out. That's not good. Oof, that's tough to see. All right, what is he? Let's see what we've got going on here. I mean, 3,425 yards, 28 TDs, 11 interceptions, 68% completion percentage, 102.2 passer rating. Yeah, so he's out. But I guess that lets us have Chandler Baker become a quarterback. I mean, maybe. We'll see what he could do. Al, 676 and 10, 439 and 2 from J.K. Dobbins. Jaden Daniels, 182 and 1. You see a lot of injuries, man. Eugene Wilson the third, 1,177 yards. 1,177 yards. I said that right. Okay. 13 TDs. Jalen Lane, 836 and 2, 740 and 6 from Kyle Pitts. Tavion Wicks, 558 and 2 as well. All right. Blocking at your sack slot, 14 from Laramie, 7 from Roman, a couple guys with 4, 3 from Jenkins, and a couple guys with 2. 138 tackles from Edmonds, 110 from Martin. Jair Alexander with 94, 88 from Trey. 79 from Lattimore. Darius Washington, 76, 66 from Brisker. Dexter Sr., 63, 55 from Ebenezer. Noah Sua with 50, 40 from Divine, and it just kind of dips from there. Sacks for Cody, he had 10, 8 from Edmonds, 7.5 from AJ, 6 from a couple guys, 1.5 from Pearman, a couple guys with 1, and a couple guys with a half sack. In terms of interceptions, 5 from Trey, Marshawn and Lattimore with 3, 2 from Edmonds, and a bunch of guys with 1 interception. And you've got your kicking, punting, kick, and punt return right there for those that are curious. And that's pretty much all she wrote. So, I mean, we're going to see if we can beat the Giants. It's not going to be an easy matchup. I do want to take a look at the injury report. Nope, before I do that. Where is it? Right here. Injury report. Torn labrum week to week. I mean, if we could beat the Giants, maybe he'll be back. But, all right. Let me just adjust the abilities, and then we're going to get on to the Super Sim, and hopefully we could somehow get past the Giants. All right, so here we go. In MetLife. We're going at MetLife. Let's see if we can win. Can we win against the Giants? It's going to be a tough one. First quarter. Who will score first? It will be them. They're going to go up 3-0. Second half, we're going to be down 3-0. We tie it. We take the lead. They're going to take it right back. 10-6. All right. We're going to go normal here. 4-yard rush. 3rd and 13. Big 20-yard reception. That's huge. First and goal, and we get a touchdown. We're going to go up 3. 2:47 to go. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. 4-yard rush. 3rd and 6. Can we get a stop here? 4th and 6. We'll keep it normal. Up. Okay, they scored. Incomplete. Well, they didn't score. Injury report. Jackson Dart injured. Negative, though. That's knocked away. 3rd and 10. We're going to hop in. 3rd and 10. 1:42. We're going to hop in. Giants, we're just going to make sure they don't score a touchdown. That's the biggest thing. Got a flag on the play on us. They're going to reject it, and that's going to be a touchdown. Courtesy of EA. Oh, they're actually at the 1-yard line. Oh! Offside. Yes. On us, obviously. So they're going to score here, courtesy of EA. Courtesy of EA. And they score. Courtesy of EA. All right, down. You're going to be down 4 now. You're going to be down 4 now. Kick is up, and it is good. So 17-13 right now. I mean, we still have a chance to score. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but it's certainly doable with 3 timeouts in a minute 34. Let's see where we end up here on this kickoff. Nowhere. All right, 24-yard line. We're going to go 76 yards in a minute and a half. With 3 timeouts, I mean, again, it's doable. Certainly doable. Oh, that's a big break right there, and we don't have to use a timeout. That's beautiful. Chandler Baker. Nice, very nice. All right, so that got us some good yards. That was 18 yards right there. We love that. We do it again. All right, good job. That's gonna call us. We're gonna call a timeout. Minute 20. We're in good range. 40 yards to go, and 2 timeouts left. Minute 20. All right. I feel like you could have ran that one, but that's all right. Don't be afraid to run, my friend. I'm fine with that. Oh, I'm very fine with that. All right, a minute 8. We call our second timeout. 16-yard line. All right, we're looking good. We're looking really good right now. It's okay. 2nd and 10. All right, we just tied. We just took the lead. And I wanted to say tie, but we didn't tie. Wow, great. That was a great scoring drive right there. Jaden who? Jaden who? Jaden who? All right, that was excellent. 20 and just 28 seconds. Now the question is, can my defense get the stops necessary to win this game? All right, well, they're going to be at the 22-yard line. 58 seconds to go. Now, Giants have 3 timeouts. So, I mean, they're going to get in the field goal range. That's timeout there for them. Okay, that's a good rush. Get 6 yards out of that. Controller disconnected. Huh? I don't know what just happened there. Okay. I don't know how my controller got disconnected, but it did. Okay. They get a first down out of that, and they're going to call a timeout. 33 seconds to go. All right. They still have a decent amount of yards to go here with 1 timeout left. They got to get into field goal range. They're going to call their final timeout. Okay. They got to go about another 25 yards, maybe. Good defensive play right there. That's an injury timeout for the Giants. Doesn't matter because it was an incomplete pass anyway, so the clock wouldn't have ran. All right, 3rd and 4. That's another first down. Big tackle, though. They got to speed it up here. So let's see what happens. 28 seconds, 2nd and 10. All right. Let's see what they do here. All right, they find a receiver. And clock is going to run. 16, 15, 14, 13 seconds to go. I'm trying to think about what the best thing we could do is here. Well, not that. Well, maybe. Hold on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 seconds. Oh my goodness. We gotta make sure they don't go down there. We gotta keep them up. So we call a timeout. That's our final one. This is going to overtime. I think they're going to make this field goal. And it's going to go to overtime. So we'll just exit. Let's say kick is up, and it is good. Okay. So we're going to jump forward to the end of the game here. I'm going to go normal speed. See what happens. All right. 10-yard reception to start there. Second and inches. We get the first down. Let's see if we can score here. 2-yard rush from Baker. Second and 8. Third and 8. All right. Good. All right. 40-yard line. Yup. Nice. Incomplete pass. Second and 10. Up. Okay. All right. We're just going to settle for a field goal. All right. Nice. 42-yard field goal goes in. Giants, 5-yard reception. Second and 5. They get the first down. Second and 10. All right. 10-yard reception. They get another first down. Second and 8. 15-yard reception. Not good. Penalty against the defense. Not good. Really not good. Incomplete pass. Second and 10. Third and 5. Gonna hop in. Got to get a stop here. Can't have to get a first down. At the bare minimum, let them try to kick the field goal to tie the game. Can't let them get a first down. To get a first down, this game is F. Obviously, don't let them score a touchdown either. And they get a first down, courtesy of Yay. Wow. It's insane. That is insane. That is insane. And they win the game. All right. Cool, Yay. Cool, Yay. Really cool. Really cool. So we lose 26-23, courtesy of, you guessed it, EA Sports. So, unfortunate. I mean, we put up a solid performance, but couldn't quite get the big touchdown, and my defense couldn't get the big stop. And the Giants somehow won the Super Bowl. Cam Scatterbo, Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. Chris Liesman, Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year is Jamar Chase. Defensive Player of the Year is Peyton Wilson. Quincy Pitts, Cardinal. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Terrell Moreland of the Saints. Very cool. On to the offseason we go. All right. Well, I have some cap room. So we can try to re-sign some of these guys before I even have to restructure. I should be able to re-sign Trey. He does re-sign. So that's good. I don't know if I have any guys with options. Doesn't look like it. What am I keeping around some of these other guys? Can I keep around Kyle Pitts? Something like that. Oh, he wants to test. All right, great. It's fine with me. Nick Martin. Free agency would be better in the long run for you, okay? I mean, I disagree with that, but sure. You could pretend. Anybody else here? No, that should work. Oh, wow. It's a surprise. All right, so a lot of guys want to test here. AJ should re-sign. Yep, okay. I mean, I should be able to restructure contracts, and then I'll try to get some of these guys back in free agency or find replacements for them if necessary. Yeah, that's good from Wayne. Anybody else here? I mean, if I can keep Jones, that'd be nice. But I'm over the cap. All right. So, let me restructure. We're just going to go on to free agency. We'll let those guys test. Totally fine with it. I'm sure there's a surprise I'm going to see somebody in free agency that I wasn't expecting. Actually, not really. All right, but first things first, let's try to see if we can restructure contracts, see if we can get ourselves some more money. We're still at 4.56, but we could maybe free up a little bit. Money, yeah, obviously from Jaden Daniels. Hopefully sign some guys and add some more talent to the team for the fifth and final season. All right, so at free agency recap, we did sign some guys here. Got Brandon Aubrey, Corey Yorkes to be the punter. We picked up Theo Johnson, lost Kyle Pitts, but we picked him up. Got Dontavion Wicks back because he was in free agency. Taylor Demerson at the free safety spot, we got him. Iglesias, the long snapper, and then Joshua, another left tackle since Laramie retired. That's fine. So I got to go to the draft now. Biggest thing is, of course, acquiring more draft picks to kind of round out the rest of the roster, shape it up. So let's see if we can do that. We're going to go to the trade center, see what picks are out there for us that we can grab. Yeah, we do have at least a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 2 sevens. But it's these 2031 picks. Let's see if we can move those to try to acquire more draft capital for this year's draft. Deal with the Raiders to get their first, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh this year for a first, second, third in 2031. 2 sevens from the Bears for a fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh in 2031. So that's going to be it. I'm going to go to the draft. I have a first round pick. I'm trying to think what we would want to take. I mean, I did sign a left tackle, but that's really more for like a backup. So I think if there is a left tackle out there for us to draft at pick 31, I think that would be the move to do. Definitely want to get someone for the O-line. So let's make my selection. Okay, there's somebody. I guess we can go with Theo Franklin from San Diego State. I kind of have to go with him. I feel like our weakest position actually tight end is what they're saying, but I don't know about that. We're going to go with Theo Franklin. Grab him. I feel like it's a decent pickup for us. Do the rest of the draft picks. And we'll show you guys the recap. And then hopefully in the fifth and final season, we can put it all together and get back to the playoffs, stay healthy, and maybe win a Super Bowl. All right, let's look at the draft recap. So this is what we ended up doing. I mean, we got some solid pieces. Some linebackers, some receivers, some edges. Yeah, some guards. O-line. I love it. Some of those guys should be able to make an impact as early as next season because it is the final season. I'm going to need all the help I can get myself into the playoffs. So hopefully we can do such thing. Let's get on to the fifth and final season. I'll show you guys the roster, and we'll go from there. And final season, let's take a look here at the roster coming in. Jaden Daniels is going to be the quarterback. Halfbacks, you got Al, J.K. Dobbins, and Gerard Oliver at the halfbacks. No fullbacks. Wide receivers, you got Eugene Wilson, the third, who's become a superstar. Wicks and Lane as well, other receivers, the top 3 guys. Theo Johnson as the tight end. Left tackle, Theo Franklin. Left guard will be Josh Herrera. Centers, you got Elton Jenkins. Right guard, Manny Roman. Connor Lee Jr. at the right tackle spot. Left edge, AJ still. Right edge, Kel Williams. Javon Dexter Sr. is going to be the defensive tackle. Trevino at the Sam position. Mike's going to be Tremaine Edmonds. Will's going to be William Costa. Corners, Trey, Jair Alexander, and Marshawn Lattimore. Top 3 corners. Free safety, Darius Washington. Strong safety will be Jaquan Brisker. Kicking is Aubrey. Punting is Corey. Long snapper, Chris Iglesias. And we do have those 2032 picks. Maybe we'll use them at the midseason point. For now, I'm just going to advance on to the midseason. Hopefully this team can compete for a playoff spot again. All right, at the midseason point, we are sitting at 5-2. We are at our bye week. You can see the ratings there. I mean, they're not too crazy, but we have been able to win the important games, which is good. Jaden Daniels having a solid season, 1,779 yards thrown for, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 114-point passer rating, and a 66% pass completion percentage. Overall, not too bad. Al's got 445 on the rush. Okay. Yeah, Dobbins just missing a lot of time. It's crazy. Eugene Wilson, the third, 7-10-8, 359-1 from Dontavion Wicks. Theo Johnson, 233-3. Okay, Lane, 191. Okay, that's not too bad. Blocking, get your sacks allowed. Connor Lee Jr. with 5, a few guys at 2, and 1 from Roman. Defensively, 59 tackles from Edmonds, 45 from Westbrook. Alexander, 43-41 from Brisker. Marshawn Lattimore, 33-32 from Trey. Dexter Sr., 30. A couple guys at 26, 24 from Empinesa. Williams with 20, and it dips from there. 5.5 sacks from Williams, 4 from Dexter Sr., 3.5 from Pierman. A couple guys with 2.5, and then a few guys with 1. Interceptions, a couple guys with 1 so far. Kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return right there. Pretty solid stuff. So there's really not much else for me to do, I don't think. I mean, of course, I could make another trade. I mean, that would probably be the only thing I'd want to do. If I go to the trade center, We do have the cap room to make a move. We do have the first round picks. So, you know what? I am going to try to see if there's any way we can grab one more piece for this team. As for what that piece would be, I would have to look, but I'm definitely going to make a trade so that I can get myself just, one more guy for the rest of the season. All right, done here. We're going to get Yaya and Dupre for 4 to 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th round picks in 2032. So thank you, Tampa Bay. And that's going to be it. Made all the moves. Hopefully that improved the defense a little bit more. But let's see if we can get ourselves into the playoffs. Hopefully we can. I'm excited. And yeah, right now we are the #1 seed. So hopefully we can maintain that and get ourselves a bye in the playoffs. All right, and we did get ourselves a bye. We went 14-3. And you can see the rankings there for us look good. The ratings look solid as well. So 14-3. And yeah, let's take a look here at the stats. And Jaden Daniels did his thing. He had a really good season. 4,265 yards, 32 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 69% completion percentage, 115.8 passer rating. All great numbers there. 1,072 and 10 from Al. 179 and 4 from Daniels on the rush. 1,281 yards, 14 TDs from Eugene Wilson III. 694 and 8 from Chip Pittman. Dontavion Wicks, 691 and 1. 641 and 6 from Theo Johnson. Jalen Lane, 552 and 1. All right. Sacks allowed, 9 from Connerly Jr. Franklin, 6. 5 from Herrera. A couple guys at 3 and 1 from Callahan. Defensively, 158 tackles from Edmonds. A couple guys at 99. 79 from Trey. 74 from Westbrook. JC, 73. 70 from Darius Washington. 65 from Lattimore. All right, not bad. Sacks, 10.5 from Williams. AJ, 9.5. 6 from Dexter Sr. 5 from Divine. Yaya, 4.5. Pierman with 4. 3 from O'Neal. JC, 2. A bunch of guys with 1 and a couple guys with a half sack. As for interceptions, JC, 3. Trey, 2. And several guys with 1, I would say. Of course, you have your kicking, your punting, kick return, and your punt return as well for those that care. And then, yeah, I'm going to get on to the abilities, and then we're going on to simulating, and hopefully we can win in the divisional and get ourselves into a conference championship game. Wow, look who we have. The Giants. Ah, man, we gotta beat them sometime. We gotta beat them here. We can't lose to this team. They have some injuries as well, too. We have 2 guys out. They have 4. They have the top receiver out. Cam's out as well, right? Neighbors, Phillip. Yeah, they got some guys out. Hopefully we can win it and get ourselves to the conference championship. All right, here we go. We have the divisional here against the Giants. Hopefully we can win it. I'm hoping we can. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to jump ahead to the end of the game, see what happens. Giants score first. No, yeah, they do. 7-0. We're going to be down 7-0 right now. We're going to make it 7-7 going into the second half. 10-7. We tie it up. They take the lead. 13-10. We go up 4. And we're going to go normal speed here. 4th and goal. They got to kick the field goal. Oh, they actually went for it. Right. We just got sacked. 3rd and 10. Absolutely pathetic effort right there. Oh my goodness. Minute 48, 1st and 10. 5-yard penalty against the offense, 1st and 15. 2nd and 15. 3rd and 24. 4th and 24. We're going to hop in here. 4th and 24. The Giants have to go 24 yards. If we get this stop here, we basically win the game. So we got to win this one right here. Dart looking. He's going long. And incomplete. Great defense there. Was that Edmonds that knocked that out? I think it was. If it was, that's very impressive, by the way. All right, so we're up 4. Minute 23 to go. We were going long. And we somehow get that to work out for us. Wow, okay. So we're gonna look. It looks like we're gonna win this football game, 17-13. Because we're just gonna take the knee here and kneel it. What a pass from Daniels. And yeah, So we go on to the conference championship here in our 5th and final season. So that's good. But we take that. I'm happy with it. And yeah, 17-13. We're able to get ourselves into the playoffs. So that's awesome. And then we were able to beat the Giants. That's awesome too. And now we get to go to the conference championship. Can we win it? That's the question. Hopefully the answer is yes. All right, it's the Vikings. You see their ratings and rankings compared to us. They got some good players. Hopefully we can beat them and get to the Super Bowl here. Here we go. At home against the Vikings. Wouldn't it be nice to just win this one nice and comfortably? It would be, but it's probably not going to happen. 7-0. Good start. And we're going to go up 10-0. That's not bad. Up 13-0. Okay, second half, 16-0. Maybe we will win this. Oh, 23-0. Wow. We are going to win this comfortably, it looks like. 23-6. And we're in the Super Bowl. Okay, listen, that was a pretty comfortable win. Our defense was huge there. 23-6. They didn't score until the final possession of the game, pretty much. Or near the end. So, got the job done, and we still have one more to complete, and that would be the Super Bowl, which is where we're heading to. Let's see if we can get the win. All right, and it's the Denver Broncos. We're going to Minneapolis. Had Minneapolis won, the Vikings won that game, they'd be the home team technically. Well, it'd be played in their home field, so it would feel like a home game for them. But yeah, you can see there, we are definitely the clear-cut team over the Broncos. Really no reason we should win this game. They do have one guy hurt. They have 6 guys that are going to be healthy, it looks like, for this game that were on the IR, but now they're not anymore. So let's hop on in the Super Sim, see if we can win this game. Hopefully we can beat the Broncos. All right, we're going to the Super Sim here. Let's see if we can get the job done against the Broncos. First blood goes to us. We're up 7-0, 14-0. They'll cut it to 11. We will be going up 21-3 second half, 21-10. They score again. They score there, cut it to 3. We're going to go normal speed here. Second to 10, sack, 3rd and 13. Oh my gosh, Eugene Wilson, third's a goat. All right, we're up 10. Second to 4 there, 6-yard gain. Pass knocked away from Edmonds. Second to 10. 3rd and 2. Can we get a stop here? Oh, Bo Nix rushes it. First 10, 6-yard rush from Tyler Algier. Ooh, big reception there. 1st and 10. Second to 10. 17-yard touchdown. Okay, they're going to cut it to 3. We got to score here somehow. Big reception there. Okay, that's good. 1st and 10. All right, we're in field goal range, bare minimum. All right, 1st and 10. Denver, 1st and goal. All right, we're up. We're up 10. All right, 20-yard reception there. We'll hop in. Give you guys some gameplay so you can see it. I mean, listen, if they score here, there's a chance they could still win this game. Just got to be smart with it. Denver. Yeah, they're going to let the clock run there. Up 10. Minute 43 and counting. Get into another reception. That's going to be another first down. So, they're going to call a timeout. They have one left. 25-yard line. They could punch it in here. Like I said, onside kick recovery. Definitely not over yet. Bo's going to tuck and run, and he's going to get some yards there. And they are going to be at the 4-yard line. Not using their final timeout. They're saving it. And that's a touchdown. Oh, they did not give him the touchdown. Okay, I thought he was in. But, okay, goal line. 2nd and goal. Clock did stop. And, wow, what a block right there. I get absolutely clocked. Floored. All right. So Denver's going to cut this to 3. Like I said, this game is not over. This game is certainly not over. We have 3 timeouts. So what we need to do is recover the onside kick, and then it'll be over. pretty much. But we got to recover this. And we do. As long as we don't fumble. All right. I think that'll do it. And we will get ourselves a Super Bowl here. It looks like Jaden Daniels will kneel, and no timeout call from the Broncos. They're just going to let the clock run out. And that's it. 35-32. It took us 5 seasons to get here to this point. But a win is a win, and that's the goal. Give us 5 seasons, and we get the job done in that 5th and final season to win a Super Bowl. So shout out to the guys. Shout out to Jaden Daniels and my defense doing their thing. And let's just look at the recap and then close out the video. All right, and it is official. You can see Jaden Daniels, Super Bowl MVP, Dart, NFL MVP, and Offensive Player of the Year. William Simmons, the Coach of the Year. Thibodeau, Defensive Player of the Year. Wow, a lot of Giants. Taylor Cologne, Eagles, Offensive Rookie of the Year, or Cologne, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Sebastian Moreno of the Bengals. All right, close it out. All right, guys, well, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some of my videos, get our socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP. And only 2 more teams left. It's the Chiefs and the Eagles, the 2 Super Bowl teams. Final 2 teams that we're going to be trying to acquire some more Super Bowls with. So, yeah, be on the lookout for those. And, yeah, Wednesday, Thursday. And then we're done with Madden, I think. At least all 32 teams. Maybe we'll get back to it at some point. Maybe do some challenge videos. But for now, yeah, 2K will take the precedence. And, yeah, I'm going to head out now. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you soon.